Woman arrested after sending man 159,000 messages after first date. Jesus Christ. You know, you can see it in the eyes, can't you? That it's truly a harrowing stare. Oh boy. This video brought to you by my YouTube members and patrons. Thank you guys. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video. Today we are going to be returning to r/Nicegirls. It's like Nice Guys, but with girls. I don't need to say anything more. You guys know what it is by now. I've been looking at this subreddit for years. Very quickly, before we begin, I just wanted to mention that YouTube members and patrons, you guys get an extra video every single week. If that's something that interests you and you're not a YouTube member or patron, you can get that for as low as £1 a month. That equates to about 25p per video. So if you think it's worth it, please do consider that. It genuinely helps out the channel a lot. £1 a month is worth like a couple thousand views a month, so it genuinely really helps. Other than that, let's get into the subreddit, shall we? Okay, never mind. Reality is, most girls, if not all, go for big guys, or guys that are bigger than you. We are attracted to someone who we think can protect us. It comes to us naturally, so we don't care if it's shallow. Men go for beautiful girls, women go for rich men. Men are providers, and men are lustful and they want someone beautiful on their side. That's a broad generalization. Not every girl is shallow like you. I work out, I go to the gym, I'm happy with myself. Plenty of girls would be happy with me. Oh, you would be shocked. All girls would take tall guys over shorter ones. I don't think that's true though. I don't think all girls would choose tall guys over shorter ones. Also, OP said that he's a 5'5", so he's not tall, but she's 4'11", so he's considerably taller than she is. Honestly, we love our short kings. Short guys, I love you. You guys are great. Keep being you. Don't listen to women like this. You know, you weren't gonna have a good time dating someone like this anyway. Let's be real. If they're gonna be shallow enough to judge you by the amount you earn and by your height, it's not gonna be an enjoyable relationship, whether you meet their criteria or not. Hey, it was really nice meeting you. At the moment, I have a pretty busy and active lifestyle, so daily communication, even with people close to me, isn't something I'm able to provide, so I don't want to waste your time. Catch you out on the trails. Bro, why'd you ask and do the most at the bar? You were trying to get into my pants? You're an old man predator out to get anyone in on your lies. You suck big ass cock, you know this? Being like the way you are is the reason why the universe hasn't blessed you with anything real. Because you are as fake as your truck, my boy. I hope you fall in a hole and die. I bet your cock is small, and I prefer black men, by the way. Toodles, motherfucker. Whoa, so aggressive. Chill out, you'll live longer. Honestly, this dude did her the courtesy of being honest. He did her the courtesy of going, hey, look, I'm not gonna be able to be there every single day and talk to you, so I don't want to lead you along and like insinuate that I'm gonna give you something I can't give you. And she's like, how dare you lie to me? How dare you just be out to get in my pants? And it's like, dude was very straight up with you and told you, you know, here's the situation and I'm sorry, you know, maybe in the future, see you later. And she's like, no, you led me on. You're evil. You were fake. Weird question, but are you on the taller side of 5'6" height range? Lol, nah. Well, let's just hope I'm not taller with my boots, lol. You might be. Who knows? And what if you are? As long as you aren't looking up at me and I'm looking down at you, we chillin'. I don't know, guys shorter than me like to where I'm essentially looking down. Not freak me out, but just see them as kids, lol. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not sure I want a chance looking like a kid to you. I'm gonna bail. Take care. Honestly, such a weird thing to say, but also, if you can't see an adult as an adult because they're shorter than you, that sounds like a you problem. That sounds like something that you need to analyze and go, why is that? Why is it that I can't take someone seriously based purely on their height? Like, maybe just to have a look inwards on why that is, you know? Because there are a lot of people that are probably out there and shorter than you that might be older or more mature than you, and seeing them as kids purely based on their height it's a bit weird. Thinking about how maybe I am the problem because I went on a first date with a man and ended up driving a whole hour out of the way to the wrong location. No one told me there was more than one. Then I called him crying because I was stressed, and he said, hey, no worries, I'll wait, or I can meet you somewhere so you don't have to keep driving. So he drove another 30 minutes to meet me at a halfway point between us. And then once he got to me, I had a terrible migraine from all my girl stress of going the wrong location instead of just asking like, hey, is this the right one? Before I started driving, because I'm a boss girl and don't need no man to tell me which way to go. Except you clearly do, because, you know, you went to the wrong place. And kept apologizing, and he said again, no worries. He stopped and got me medicine for my head, leaned my seat back and said, you can just relax while I drive until your head feels better. And then drove us to a great place for a date, spoiled me all night, took me back to my car, called to make sure I got home safe, and I still didn't like him, because apparently nice men don't do it for me. I'm cooked. End of story. Bye. Well, you know, they say admitting that there's a problem is the first step for recovery, but honestly, look, it's normal to not like someone after a date, regardless of how they behave, right? It's normal to just not feel that connection with someone. That happens. However, to not like someone specifically because they treated you nicely and with respect, that is where the problem comes in. And look, I've done a lot of videos on r/niceguys, and I talk a lot about the fact that when guys are actually nice, girls like that. However, this doesn't help dispel the nice guy myth to nice guys who aren't really nice. This doesn't help dispel that when they see posts like this and go, well, see, girls just don't like nice guys. Nice guys finish last. It's like, no, it's just this woman is uniquely fucked. Hi, how are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm good. Just finished up work, getting ready to eat. How was your day? It was good, lol. Started the same question at how I am, though. True, lol. Let me try again. What did you get up to this weekend? I had a really rough long week at work, so I was exhausted and kind of burnt out, especially with me being generally busy lately, so I took the weekend to relax and do very little to recover. If you don't mind me asking, why was it so rough? I hope relaxing over the weekend helped. Long story short, a deadline moved from October to last week, so it was a lot of long hours getting something done. Anyways, I feel like talking about our week or our day doesn't really do anything to get to know each other, so let's talk about something else. Gotcha, sorry. I like to find out what people do in their spare time. What's your favorite type of meals? Favorite cuisines? Lol, but that's not what you asked. You asked how my day was and what I got up to this weekend, which is only one weekend of the year and not reflective of my life. If you want to know what I get up to in my free time, then ask that. I am a very direct person, very straightforward, and I don't like when people say or ask things in a circuitous, roundabout, or ambiguous way. Lasagna and sushi. Yikes. Good luck out there. Wow, what a catch. Truly a great conversationalist, this woman. I mean, pretty much every response she gave to him was, I don't like the way you asked this question. Ask a different one. That's not how you make conversation. Also, how are you and how was your day are not the same question. How are you is a direct question about how your mood is. How are you feeling? You know, the general state of your emotions and your energy levels and health levels. How was your day is what has directly happened to you this day. They can impact each other. Your mood can impact your day and your day can impact your mood, but they're not the same question. He then asks her what she did on her weekend, which implies you've got time off from work. What did you do in that time? She answered that she was burnt out and didn't get up to much, which is fair enough, but generally that is a way of gauging how people spend their free time. For her to go, that's one weekend, that's not reflective of my life. Ask me directly what I do in my spare time. It's like, you answer the question and then move on. Maybe ask a question back. You'll get there. You don't just, this isn't how you make conversation and this isn't how you learn about people. Going, these kinds of questions aren't gonna learn stuff. Ask me a different question. Instead of saying that, maybe ask him a question, right? Instead of expecting him to lead the conversation and then every time he asks a question being dissatisfied with the question he has asked, maybe answer his question and then respond with a question of your own, which can lead the conversation in a way you want to discuss things. That's how you have a conversation. If it's just him asking you questions, you answering and then saying, ask me a different question, that's not how you make conversation. Hi. I gave you my number yesterday and you didn't even message me yet? I guess you're not serious about getting to know someone. Such a waste of time. Is this Emily? Didn't you only just give me your number last night at like 11? I was fast asleep by then. 11 and you were asleep? Okay, boomer. I need someone who isn't lame. Bye. Whoa, you have a life? You have a life where you have to like sleep and get up for work to live? That's lame. I don't want someone who's lame. I want someone who who can stay up all night because they don't have responsibilities. Bye. But also make sure you're earning at least 6 figures, because otherwise you're not good enough for me. This one's not directly a nice guy, but it's in relation to a nice guy. Just a heads up, bro. This woman has been f***ing me and texting you. Don't let her fool you, buddy. Just looking out for you. Appreciate it, bro. Good looks. For sure, you do what you want, just wanted to let you know. Oh, I'm already out. I got that vibe, but I appreciate it still. Good luck. You too, brother. Appreciate a guy looking out for another guy, you know? Like, hey, just so you know, I'm casual with this woman. We're having sex. If you wanted something serious with her and she hasn't told you about me, this is the situation. Appreciate that. Don't appreciate the girl that's like, you know, looking for other guys and potentially talking to them seriously while sleeping with other people. But, you know, appreciate a guy looking out for another guy. Just got friend-zoned. So, I like you. I really do, but there are still some lingering feelings for my ex, and it's not fair to you, so I'm trying to work through this, and I don't want to hurt you. And she even chose to put Man of the Year by a Lord as the song on this. At least the comments on this were reasonable. Girl, take this down. This was a self-aware man that didn't want to commit if he couldn't commit. So now men are being criticized for doing the right thing. Confirms that we're better off single. Don't make me defend a man, girl. This is very healthy. You look so much happier. Yeah, I left a situationship that couldn't appreciate me. It's just, so this guy was mature enough to understand that he couldn't commit to this relationship. He was mature enough to appreciate the fact that he wasn't over his ex and he didn't want to string her along and potentially hurt her. And she's out here posting this, a very personal thing, posting this as if he is the bad guy for being aware of that and not wanting to hurt her. He's the bad guy for making a decision, and it was all just a situationship. He broke it up with you because he didn't want to hurt you. He made a very reasonable and mature decision. It's very immature for you to be out here going, what a man, am I right? Gah, man. Like, no. You're the one being immature here. Hey, I know we've had our troubles together, but I would like to know if you would consider dating me. I have a girlfriend. Oh, okay. I guess I didn't matter to you. She's ugly, isn't she? That's the best you could do? Ugly ass whore. You could have had me, but you decided to go for someone else. I showed you attention, yet you don't care about me? You need to get your priorities straight. I guarantee that she's just humoring you. I would have given you the world, but nope. You proved that your intelligence is just as bad as your looks. Fucking bitch. Go kill yourself. I hope that she cheats on you. Whatever. I never liked you. Nasty ass Your girlfriend is one too. You could have had this hot bitch, but you decided to get away from me. Who cares if I kissed you a little bit? You liked it anyways, but I'm not getting anywhere. Goodbye. I hope you have nothing but misery for the rest of your life. What? She immediately goes like, your girlfriend's ugly, isn't she? I bet you settled for someone uglier than me. And I just gotta say it. It doesn't matter how attractive you are. You could be the most attractive person in the world. Messages like this make you ugly. Like, attractiveness doesn't matter. If you're texting like this, you automatically lose attractiveness. It doesn't matter who you are. Like, if I was talking to someone, seriously, that I found attractive and was planning on dating them, and they messaged me something like this, I would be like, oh, never mind. I'm gonna go. Like, it's icky, isn't it? It's really gross. And she, you know, talks about things like, oh, I could have given you the world. And I really love the part where she's like, whatever, I never liked you anyway. Like, sure, that's why you're completely losing your mind and spam messaging this guy insults. It's because you never liked him to begin with. You didn't have any feelings. It didn't matter to you. That's why you're completely going off on one. The classic nice guy, nice girl cope. I love you. I'm not interested in you back. I never liked you anyway. I was just pitying you. Are you rich, or at least make enough to spoil me? Oh, I'm loaded. I work at Chipotle. I'll hook you up with extra guac on Tuesdays. Honestly, the best response to this kind of thing. Is this really what the dating landscape on dating sites is like nowadays? Is this really how people open? Is like, are you rich? Are you tall? Do you make money? Are you tall? Are you buff? Are you tall? Are you rich? I'm so glad I don't have to deal with this. I'm so glad that I haven't had to deal with this for years at this point. Yes, I have 4 kids. I can't stress this enough. If it's a deal breaker, off jump, don't even try to match with me. If you're not fully ready to commit, don't bother. I'm a single mom, but that doesn't mean I deserve to be alone for the rest of my life. I'm not in any rush. That's why I'm on this BS app. P.S. From now on, I expect a paragraph for why I should give you a chance to be in my life. Do you want my CV too? I mean, she's asking for a cover letter to date her. Like, some of the stuff she said is reasonable if worded poorly, you know? Yes, you deserve to have someone who appreciates you and loves you regardless of the fact that you are a single mum with kids, right? Like, you don't deserve to be single your whole life because you've got kids. However, the way you've structured this whole post is just immediately hostile. That's going to be off-putting for anybody looking at your profile. But then to follow that up with, I expect you to write an essay for me. You need a cover letter to even apply to date me, and I hope you have your CV ready. Like, you're gonna be single. You're saying you don't deserve to be single for the rest of your life, but you're setting yourself up for failure with this profile. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. Then you would honestly love me. I think Corpse Bride is an amazing movie. I need to watch it again, along with Coraline. Can I come over today so we can watch it? I think that's a little too soon for me, sorry. As well as I don't have transportation at the moment. Crazy, okay. I forgot you have short man syndrome. True. A perfectly reasonable thing to say. It's too early in talking to you for me to invite you over to my house, you know? I don't know you well enough to give you my address and have you in my home. And also, it's a bit risky for you to be asking a stranger if you could go to their house as well. Let's be honest. I don't know, but to be like, oh, we've barely been talking and you don't want me in your house already? Short man syndrome. Just dude's over here dodging bullets, man. Dodging bullets like it's Neo. I will say though, Corpse Bride and Coraline, amazing movies, you know? It was all going really great up until the point that she was like, oh, short man syndrome. Like, the height, it always comes back to the height, doesn't it? God damn. But that is where I'm going to end the video, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed. If you would like to support me in making more content like this, then I have a Patreon in the description down below. Or equally, you can click on that join button on the channel to support me. It helps a lot more than you might realize, but by no means should you feel like you have to. I'm going to keep making content regardless. But a huge, massive special thank you to all of the wonderful YouTube members and patrons that do support me. It genuinely means so much, and it genuinely helps so much. And if you do support me, if you are considering that, you guys get an extra video every single week, and that's for as low as £1 a month. So please do consider that if that is something you'd be interested in, as it genuinely helps support the channel like a lot more than you realize. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace out.